Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we adjust focus, notice the face is not red tonight. All is well. We're back to a navy shirt. No more yellow shirts when streaming on YouTube with a green screen. Learned that the hard way on Tuesday night. But welcome aboard, everybody. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Dawn is here, so commence we shall. Thank God for that. Thank you for coming in, Dawn, as always. Kelly, what's up? Laughing at Dawn? Or laughing with Dawn? Yes, absolutely. Hopefully sound is significantly better. I had mentioned a couple of shows ago where I made the mistake of using my phone as a microphone as opposed to my real microphone. It's just a setting within StreamYard that you have to initiate before you go live. Otherwise, you get this like delayed, awful sound. Which apparently my whole show on Tuesday had that awful sound. So my apologies for that. I just forgot to click the button. Hopefully things sound good now. Kelly is eating pizza. No problem. Enjoy, mange, as they say in Maine. What's up, Kim? How are you? And thanks for the emails, Kim. Yeah, beats is what they say in Brooklyn. Hey, Jeff. And you are laughing at John. Okay, laughing at Dawn. Very good, very good. So it sound a little bit better, everybody, aside from me stuttering for some stupid reason because I'm over hyped up. I just poured a cup of tea. Just brewed a cup of tea. I love me some tea. And I'm going to enjoy that. We'll get the discussion started shortly. Just want to say hi to everybody. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you as well. And hey, Stephen, welcome to the show, everyone. All right, as we gather around the Friday night, whatever viewing device you're using tonight, tablet, laptop, Roku, whatever you got, soon podcast. I did actually record. I have a list tonight. Very rarely do I do shows with lists, but I think it's a good idea once in a while. There's the list. And we'll check off this item right away because it just seems apropos. But I am in the process of completing my first podcast as far as the actual taking of audio samples and putting them together. So let's check mark that. So look for an announcement very shortly about the first podcast going out, where you could find it streamed and all that good stuff. I'm excited about it. I, again, thank several people that suggested it to me. So what the heck, we'll put one together. Maybe it'll be fun for some folks who don't have an opportunity to watch often, but would like to just hear some conversation about reselling. So that's pretty cool. That will be coming very shortly. Yes, yes, all the hellos, sure. Listing and hoping, okay. That's now histing. We always have to have a, a special hybrid word for these things, like lursting. When you're eating pizza, are you pisting? I don't know. But great to see everyone. Yeah, so podcast, let's check that off first. The first thing I really wanted to talk about tonight is kind of, I hope it doesn't eliminate a portion of the audience out there, but this hip postcard thing, which I did a quick video of yesterday. For those who might have caught the video, the update is there's no update. I never even got a response back to my email. Long story short with the video, they have a nice process when it works. HIP does, of syncing all your eBay listings over to HIP. If you choose to do postcards, HIP postcard, they have a HIP stamp. If you have stamps, they'll pull them over. So in theory, it's a great feature because it gives you the ability to just basically with a click of a button and putting in a couple of particulars, they'll take the heavy load off of you of doing a cross list one by one and pull everything you have over. And if you're somebody like Kelly that has 30,000 listings, it could take hours and hours. With me, with postcards, which actually this is another item I'm going to check off. I did cross over the 1,000 postcard listing a couple of days ago, so I'm like 1,100 now. So there's check mark number 2. So anyway, my 1,100 some odd postcards came over, and it didn't take that long. It took like half an hour, actually. However, as for those of you who might have seen the video, it's not working very smoothly, and I wanted to share some screenshots of some problems I'm seeing with the sync that they did for me anyway. I did send an email. I wasn't like complaining or anything. I just said, unfortunately, there's a couple of things. I was able to pull down an extract from, they have some reporting functionality within the website, the postcard. So I kind of gave them their own spreadsheet back because it had ID numbers and stuff rather than like for categories as a numeric ID. So what I did is I provided them a screenshot of that, or an actual spreadsheet, a CSV file of that, so that they could see all the erroneous codes that were in there. And I said, if there's any way, please Really, what it was Jersey, UK. All of my New Jersey postcards were put into UK Crown Provinces, Jersey, as in the city of Jersey in the UK, as opposed to New Jersey. But unfortunately, the more I have been diving into some of the listings I have now live, by the way, they still didn't pull in several, so it's not a complete port over. There's some other problems in addition to the Jersey thing, which I was going to show everybody if you're interested, because I know I got some feedback on the video. Like, I'm sure pretty much everybody within the room here tonight, or that will be coming in, is familiar at least with HIP. I know a lot of people have tried it and bailed on them. I know there's some people now that are trying to go back in, and I was included in that bunch, but I feel a little bit let down again because this thing is it's not working well. You know, it's not accurate. So it's almost like, why have the functionality if it doesn't work? It becomes more of a hassle to try to fix it, I would think, at some point. So we'll see. I'm hoping that they do respond to me. They're usually pretty quick with responses. But in this case, I sent it yesterday. I don't know, what was it, lunchtime, something like that. So it's been well over 24 hours and absolutely no response whatsoever to my little request to move things over. So we'll see what happens. Oh, no problem, Dawn. It's just a video. It's like a minute long talking about this problem, which I just explained on HIP, and it's just to do with that sync process. Omnipresent Dawn. 4 days. Wow. Yeah, that's a significant number, man. And I'm sure if you go into this, when you start, you could do it now because you still have, what, 80% of your listings over there. Take a look, and I hope you're not in the same boat as I am, but I have a feeling you might be. There's going to be a lot of errors, unfortunately, with just categories being screwed up. So I was going to show that just for the heck of it. This way, if anybody who might be interested in going to HIP, and again, I'm not anti-HIP. I like it. Conceptually, I like it. I really like the fact that you could press a button and have all your listings pop over. That's kind of cool. I really wish Etsy had something like that, where you could pull your eBay items over to Etsy. But at 20 cents per listing, that's an expensive proposition to pull everything over in one click of a button. AJ Smith wondering if the eBay API even more limited back when the HIP sync. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if HIP blames eBay per se, or if they just said they weren't able to adjust to whatever eBay did. I'm not sure what the dynamic is there exactly. I know there was obviously a problem last year with that sync process being broken. It's kind of never been the same. Yeah, take a look, Kelly, because much to your chagrin, you're going to be upset about this, I would think, because how are you going to sell postcards if they're in completely irrelevant categories? So anyway, yeah, let's take a look. We'll do a screen share. I'll open up a couple of tabs in no specific order that I just pulled some examples from. And for anybody who hasn't seen HIP, you'll get a chance to look at what the interface looks like. Here's our first one. Let me get rid of this banner so we can maximize our space. And let's just fix this. All right. Can everybody sort of see that? That's a HIP listing. It's one of my listings. It's for a town in New Hampshire, which Kelly loves New Hampshire because nobody buys them, I know. But I actually sold a couple of New Hampshire postcards. They have a low sell-through, he told me. But herein lies the dilemma. Let me make this a little bigger. Maybe that'll be easier to read. Okay. Enfield, New Hampshire, a very sparse title. But here's the category it's in. Ephemera, old paper, transportation, tickets, boats. So it's not even a postcard category. So if you edit this is the section where you can go to category. And if I get out of, sorry guys, I have to check. Let's get out of ephemera. Let's go to, get back out of ephemera, sorry. All right, this takes us to postcards. We go United States, we go New Hampshire. I don't remember the city. So if you don't know the city, you just hit other. And now at least I'm in New Hampshire. Save the listing. You can see now I'm in United States, New Hampshire, other, because the town of Enfield isn't isolated on that. Next up is an example of a Disneyland postcard that has me in other unsorted. Hey, doing it wrong. How you doing? Another error where it just says other unsorted. So we want to get this to California. So you see the dilemma here. I mean, I only have 1,100, not even 1,100. Somebody like Kelly, somebody like Popeye that has tens of thousands. I'm not going to sit here and go into each one and fix these screwed up categories. So anyway, United States, California. It's really Anaheim. Good enough, right? So now I'm in the right category. Save. So that's 2 examples. The first one was not even in postcards. It was just an ephemera. The second one was generic, not in a state. This one's really interesting. A town called Rome, Georgia has me in Asia and Middle East, Georgia, as in the Russian state of Georgia. Couldn't be more wrong again. So same drill. Let's change that. And these are all just systematic errors on the part of HIP when they received the information in from eBay. Georgia, this was, right? I don't know if Rome is on there. No, it's not. So we'll just put other, save that. Here's the example. One of the examples I showed in my video yesterday. There's a ton. I have hundreds of New Jersey, about 300 or 400 New Jersey postcards right here. And here's another one, Asbury Park, New Jersey, but they have me in Europe, United Kingdom, Crown Dependencies, Jersey. I fixed about 50 of these yesterday manually before I got frustrated and said, I'm not doing this for 300 something listings. And I sent them an email. So what you got to do here is go back, get out of Europe, get out of UK, get back to the US of A. What was that one? New Jersey. So you get the drill. There's no way I'm going to sit here. I don't expect anybody to have to do that. The whole purpose of this. So now it's fixed, right? Make sure that's saved. And then the last example, was that the last one? Yeah, that's the last example I had, everyone. So I think you get the gist of this. Actually, let me pull this one. Here's a Disneyland. Let's see where they have this. California other. All right, that's all right. At least it's in California. But the pain here, Denver. All right, see, some of them I've been checking sporadically through listings. Like these are all my own listings. This is Asbury Park Casino. And again, it's in Jersey, in Europe, UK. Not cool. Hundreds and hundreds of my listings are impacted, which means tens of thousands of somebody like Kelly or Popeye would be affected. So let us do a... Oh, is my screen blinking on your side, guys? That's kind of weird. I have a flashing screen on my side. Okay. Do I know how they pull from? Because eBay only has 2, so they'd have to go based off item specifics. Yeah, probably, and because most of us don't have item specifics in the postcards. Hey, doing it wrong. I think I said hi already, but hi again. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Yeah. Yep. Even the title would be nice. Just pull from the title. So they're pulling the word Rome, or they're pulling the word Jersey instead of New Jersey. I was thinking about maybe, I mean, I wouldn't, again, I'm not going to do this on a grand scale. Sorry, guys, I'm pouring my tea here. I'm not going to do this on a grand scale, but I was thinking of maybe writing United States in some of them just to see if that kind of automatically fixes it. Yeah, I see it's off. Hold on. Yeah, there's a delay. Hip broke StreamYard. Yeah, exactly. I'm delayed, right? Hey, Cameron, welcome. Can somebody just say hi and let me know if you hear me, please? I'm assuming you do, but I see that there's a delay for some reason on the screen. Don't know why. Don't know if it's YouTube or StreamYard. You hear me, then see me. Oh, the video's like couple seconds after, right? Thanks, guys. That's crazy. I see it on StreamYard too. How does one rectify this? Yep. Yeah, Kelly, take a look at some of your listings. You're probably going to be way off too because you're using the same thing I'm using, and maybe it's because we have such um, a ridiculous lack of specifics that's screwing it up. Do you have specifics filled out, Connie, in your eBay listing? Like, do you have the state filled out in your eBay listing? Because that could definitely be part of the problem. I'm doing like basically no specifics whatsoever. Yeah, I see. Yep. Maybe I'll end the broadcast and do a new one. What do you think? Because I don't know outside of. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I have no idea why this is delayed. It's on StreamYard. I'm looking at it. I'm watching myself delayed by 10 seconds. Kind of wacky.